Welcome guys, new day, new build. So yesterday I showed you the Versatile Paint Beast. I love that name. Today we're going to show you what I think and what I believe is the best point guard build in the game. Come back tomorrow if you're looking for a stretch 4, because that's what we'll be building tomorrow. But today we're going to show you the best point guard build in the game, in my opinion. So let's get right into it. Point guard, obviously, this stuff doesn't matter. You name your hand, your number. That's up to you. All right, so we're going to get into this. I'm going to explain to you why I said it this way. He's 6'1", because the lower you go with your height, I'll show you. So the lower you go with your height, the lower you get for perimeter defense. So you see at 6'2", you only have a 91 perimeter defense at this weight. Then you can raise your weight, but then you're going to start losing speed with ball. So in order for me to get the same kind of perimeter defense, I got to go up to an 84, and I lose 2 on my speed with ball. If I go down to a 6'1", and I go down to 77, you want that 92 because that unlocks quick first Hall of Fame quick first step. That's very important. With this builder, and because of how nuanced the builder is, you can really mess up your build by leaving out one thing, like by having 1 percentage point off, 1 attribute point off. Case in point, yesterday on my Versatile Paint Beast, I set the vertical at 63. I actually had to go back and remake that build because I needed a 65 vertical for contact dunks. I wasted $20 of VC on that build because I was missing 2 on my vertical. Just a quick thing. So this I've tested out a lot, and it unlocks everything, okay? So 6'1", 177, with this build, you're going to unlock all the contact dunks. You will have every contact dunk in the game. This build's a demon. It's designed for getting into the paint and dunking on people and setting up your teammates, okay? It's also very good defensively. So 6'10", I want the longest wingspan. You're not going to have as high a 3-point shot on this, but as we're discovering, and if you're playing the game, 3-point shots your rating doesn't matter. It's easy to shoot in this game. So let's go right into it, okay? And I'll show you why. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this up to a 92. You need a 92 in order to unlock all the dunk packages. With this build, you want to be able to unlock all dunk packages. So a big thing with the dunk packages this year is your height and your vertical. So the next thing we're going to do, just so we don't mess it up, we're going to put this to an 85. 85 vertical is required for your small dunk packages, and you have to be 6'5" or below. If you're looking for the requirements for those dunk packages, 2K Labs has a nice spreadsheet they have on their website. It really helps. That's what I'm using. So let's go back up. Let's do our physicals. We're going to max out our speed to a 91. Our acceleration we're going to put to an 89, and we're going to put our stamina up to a 95. Now again, stamina is big this year. The more tired you get, the longer it takes your jump shot to get off. This year's jump shots are very, very quick. So you want your stamina up. Last year, people found out that a 60 was the highest you needed for a ball handler. This year, stamina is very important. All right, so let's go back up to shooting. We're going to do an 80 for our mid-range, an 84, 83, 84 for our three-pointer, and then we're going to put up our free throw. Free throws don't really affect too much attribute points. We're going to put that up to an 80. We're going to put this to a 72. It's not the highest pass rating I would like for a point guard, but that's what we have. Like, this build creator has limitations. 85 unlocks all the dribble moves, and then we're going to max out our speed. Remember, 92, as you can see, if I go down 1, I lose quick first step. So you really want that at 92. I actually fudged with the weight on this build to get that 92 for the Hall of Fame quick first step. Now, because certain animations and certain badges are locked, like in order to have a posterizer at Hall of Fame this year, you have to either have a standing dunk at 99 or a driving dunk at 99. So that's going to be a very rare badge this year. Same thing with like hot zones. You got to have like a 94 3-point shot. Like, the badges are really tied to certain things like this. In order to get we can't even get Hall of Fame ankle breaker on this build. So silver's fine. Well, let's go 86. We have to fudge some things, okay? So we have 90 left, and the most important thing to any build to me in this game is defense. So let's put our defense up as much as possible. Now, right there, we're done. Like, we have nothing left to put up, but we want to get our block up. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this too. And this, we're going to leave right there at 96 so we can get that, and then we're going to put the rest into our blocking. So we're going to get a 56 block on this build. So let's look at what we get from this build. This build, we get a 92 speed Hall of Fame quick first step. We get a 92 driving dunk. We unlock all the dunk packages. We get an 84 three-point ball, which is very, very good for a point guard. Now, I know some of you want a 90 plus three-point ball. I'm telling you, with this build's primarily getting into the paint and causing havoc. It's not necessary. You can definitely hit with an 84. We have 25 shooting badges. Look at the badge spread. You can go gold catch and shoot, although you're going to have the ball in your hands. You still get silver chef, so you can hit, those Steph Curry threes. You get circus threes, so off the bounce, dead eye, difficult shots. Hot Zone Hunter at gold, so you're still going to get the Hot Zone Hunter at a very good badge tier. It's just a very, very solid build front to back. 92 driving dunk, 84 three, 86 ball handle, which again unlocks gold ankle breaker. 92 speed with ball. You get a 94 perimeter defense and a 96 steal. Now, thing about steals this year, and Mike Wang said this in a tweet, is they're tiered. So if you get to 70, you unlock certain animations. If you get to 80, you unlock certain animations. If you get to 90, you unlock the best animations. So with this, you get the best steal animations. And what I'm hearing is the higher your steal, the more of a demon you are. So let's look at our takeovers. So you see I have the takeover set to finishing moves and extreme clamps, but let's see what you can actually unlock. You get all the finishing ones. Easy blow-bys is, actually we're going to go easy blow-bys with that. Easy blow-bys is a really good badge. You get your shooting badges because you have an 84 three-point. You get your playmaking badges, and you get defensive badges. Now, with all my builds, unless if I say it up front, all my builds will be geared defensively. Like, this guy has very, very good, this build has very, very good defensive stats. I have always been a believer that if your shot's not falling, at least you can defend, because no one wants to play with a person who can't defend and can't hit shots. And everybody has games where you're not on, or you can't get an open look. At least with this build, I'm going to be able to steal the ball from people. I'm going to be able to stay in front of them. All right, so that's our build, and what that makes us is a two-way inside-outside scorer. Shades of De'Aaron Fox, John Wall, and Muhammad Abdul-Rahif. This build right here is going to be my point guard build for the year. Of course, I can always change if something else is found out, but this is the one I'm going to start rocking with. If you guys like content like this, please drop a like. Please subscribe. My last video did very well, but I didn't get a ton of subscriptions. So if you're still watching, please drop a like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow with a stretch 4.